AI is taking over. So in preparation for the upcoming robot regime, I'm going to build a statue, a shrine if you will, of a very well-respected robot, so that when they do take over, I don't get obliterated out of existence. So here's the gist. Borderlands 4 had sponsored me over on Instagram and TikTok to build Claptrap, which is cool, right? And you're probably thinking this is a sponsored Borderlands video. Wrong. It's actually sponsored by bambulab. But that means I can tell you the story of how I made Claptrap the way I want to. Claptrap is this silly, over-enthusiastic robot from Borderlands, and he's kind of just this little guy that likes making sarcastic comments. Let's just say Jack Black played him in the movie, which we're not gonna talk about. Now, when other people have made Claptraps, they typically don't make him life-size, so one, I want to make him life-size, and two, they typically make him wheel around. And while that is very cool and awesome, we have like 2 weeks. So instead, I want to focus on one of Claptrap's other attributes: insulting people. So the idea is to 3D print a statue and place a motion sensor in it so that when people walk by, Claptrap throws out a random comment like you would in the game. So first things first, since Dan is more so the Blender wizard, I asked him to handle the model. He took the game file, modified it to be printable, split it up, and then went on vacation. That's right, he left, and it was just me, my printers, and about 100 different files in a folder to print before he got back. Alright, it's going well, but there's so many pieces to this, it physically hurts. I've got 6 X1 carbons, 2 P1Ss, an H2D, and there's just so many pieces to this that like right when something finishes, I have to immediately go and print the next thing. Luckily, Bamboo sent another printer, which is the same size as the H2D. It's their new printer. Got a Ring notification a little while ago that it showed up on my doorstep. Alright, I'm back at my house. Also, before I covered up my personal information, it said this sucker was 43 kilograms. Dan is gone. My husband is at work. Wish me luck. Oh no, it's got a Rocky in here. And for reference, Jonathan was like, wait till I get home, I'll help you. No! Is that really going anywhere? I want a truck. Why do I get a car that weighs as much as a truck, is as long as a truck, it gets the same gas mileage as a truck, but I have none of the benefits of a truck? Alright, time to add you to the arsenal. Now this video is sponsored by bambulab, but it's also kind of like one of those sponsors where we genuinely have been using the product long before. If you've seen any of our other videos where we've printed something in FDM in the past like 2 years, it's been with bambulab printers. 2 or more people are needed to carry the printer due to its heavy weight. This in particular is their new H2S printer. It's a larger format printer. Here's some of the specs. It's basically an H2D without the laser cutting and dual hot-end. Although it technically prints a little larger thanks to the single nozzle. We do a lot of large builds, so speed, consistency, and reliability are key. I don't baby these printers either. I throw a lot at them back to back, no breaks, but genuinely love using them. And not just like they're paying me to say this kind of thing, they are, but I also genuinely use them. And if you ask me for advice on what printer to get, I often do say bambulabs. Now when most people get brand new printers, they want to test it out with like a little benchy or something. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a 24-hour Claptrap print on it. So the printing continued, the H2S printed with 0 problems. It was a great help with some of the larger pieces. It's perfect. I expect nothing less. You thought I was gonna break you out of the box to use you to print tiny little benchies. No. Claptrap parts immediately. So I kept printing now that I had the H2S to help reliably print the larger parts, and eventually had a stack of plastics so big the EPA probably put me on a watch list. You know what I should have done? Should have labeled it. Now I get to do the super exciting and fun task of figuring out where everything goes. I'm not even gonna lie, this is gonna take so long. Some of these pieces are gonna be really easy to point out. Oh yeah, that's that one, and then others of these all look the same. It's on me. I didn't label it. It's fine. And thus the process of assembling it began. I eventually got it all worked out and glued together with 3D glue, and then used a soldering iron to melt the inside seams together. Then I got to work sanding down the raw plastic and used body filler to fill the seams for the sake of time. Also, we did design this thing to be able to stand up on its own using a PVC pipe that goes through the middle down into a base. Body filler is done. I'm gonna let that kind of dry overnight. Also, Dan is coming at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so we'll get to see his reaction to that.
Did I scale it right?
I was like, I don't think you know how big this thing is, bro. That's why.
Oh my god. He is huge. Dude, this thing is massive. Oh my god. I'd say that's about right.
So he's gonna be propped up about half the height of the wheel, too.
Yeah. Wait.
Perfect. I hope you had a great trip. I hope the trip was great and relaxing. Here you go, sire. Have fun. How long am I gonna hold the camera here?
I'm trying to sand.
Oh, sorry. After Dan made up for all the sanding he missed out on, we primed it and then started planning out the base.
Oh, you missed a spot right there.
Okay.
Oh, you're good.
So remember for Luffy when we had 3 pieces of wood for a PVC pipe to go into and then kind of had a FDM printed base on top of that? We're kind of doing the same thing here. This is the base, except it's a D&D miniature figure base scaled up to like 3 feet wide.
I think that's an 8.
What are those? Dan, what are those numbers, bro?
Wait, let me see. Oh.
Dan, that's a dot. That's a dot. All right, well,
That's a 5. No, this one's not. That's a 3. Yep, 3 and 4. Obvious.
Clear. You think this is clear? Look at the.
Yeah, that's a.
This is a 7.
Yeah, that's a 7.
We had a couple other pieces to print too that we threw on the H2S, like the suspension and the antenna.
Oh my god. I would be terrified to.
Look at
yeah, I know. Holy
Look at the one in the
crap!
So the one thing we didn't really want to FDM print because we didn't want to have to sand it is hands. I'll be real. If these break, I'm gonna be big sad.
I heard a snap.
Listen. Okay, in my defense, it was only held on by that one small bit.
How heavy is it?
You want to hold it? And after one more pass of sanding, we decided to kind of halfway put it together just to see what it looked like. This isn't sketchy at all.
Oh my god, dude, it's Claptrap.
Ah, yes, the sketchy print. I say this every time we do something that's more like aesthetically pleasing. I'm so excited to paint it. He is ready for paint. We still got a couple things over here that we gotta sand. These are like the side panels that the arms hook into. These are his arms. But since cell shading is gonna take a decent amount of time, I'm gonna go ahead and start on that. First, I'm gonna hit it with yellow. So I'm gonna take a HVLP touch-up gun and I'm gonna just spray it with acrylic because acrylic's just gonna dry quicker. All right, we're gonna paint this guy with a textured paint. I thought this just looked like dirt, and I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be dirt. And finally, for the part I've been looking forward to the most, painting and cell shading. Cheese. It looks like cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant.
All right, now I've masked off the parts to paint white, and since it's all like chipped, taking liquid latex and kind of going over the edges. Now, I've been wanting to cell shade something large like this for a long time because it's a lot of fun, you know? You just take the acrylic markers, you draw a bunch of lines, and you know, it's a great time until you draw more lines and more lines, and basically a line on every single crease that exists. There's a lot of lines. Got a little bit of overspray right here. Luckily, there's a bullet hole. It's got some weird, like, orange liquid dripping out of it too. And all of this is rusted. All right, the body is done. We've got the hands resin printed. It's got the wheel mostly done, and then been painting the biceps. So, it is time to go to bed. It stares deep into my soul. You know what? Yeah. I deserve to be blinded. The hand fell on the ground. It's 12:30 right now. The primer was wet and a bunch of dust stuck to it. Could kill me.
Jesus Christ. Good job.
Good morning. You trying to fix the hand?
Yes, I'm making custom supports for it.
You don't miss your old 3D pen? You want to show them the one that we were using before that one?
Heating up.
Switch to ABS.
Switch to PLA.
High speed, low speed, middle speed.
I just spent like an hour writing warning, exactoing it, and now painting it. Da, dee da, dee da, dee da. That didn't come out too bad. For freehand. Come here.
You did it upside down! Oh my god! No way! No way! Oh! Oh my god! Oh!
Good. Alrighty. So these are the hands. Yes, the same hands that broke.
They are fixed now.
It was 12:30 at night.
You're not allowed to touch them.
Oh my gosh. It's ready to be assembled. So when we were recording the ad for Borderlands, okay, they told us that Claptrap's voice couldn't actually be Claptrap's voice. Something about the rights to this and that and the other, whatever, alright? So in order to make him talk, I could use AI, but that's no fun. So instead, we're gonna try to say the lines ourselves and then edit them and see how close we can get them. Hi, I'm Claptrap.
Hi, I'm Claptrap.
Ew.
I'm Claptrap.
Okay. Hi, I'm Claptrap. It almost needs more bass.
Hi, I'm Claptrap.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh look, more dust. Just what I needed for my collection.
It's like too high.
It sounds good. You sound like Alvin.
Okay, you sit in the chair then.
Oh look, more dust. Just what I needed for my collection.
Oh look, more dust. Just what I needed for my collection. My name is Claptrap.
That's how it's done.
Here we've got our nice little setup. We've got a speaker mounted on top of all the electronics. These are all hooked up to a motion sensor, so every single time you walk by him, the relay's set off and it causes a bunch of sound effects to play, with the sound effects being him saying things like, hey, why'd you walk by me, idiot?
Hello, traveler. Did you miss me? Of course you didn't. I'm extremely forgettable.
No, you're not doing it right. You gotta hit him with one of these.
Oh wow, you walked right past me. It's fine. I love being ignored.
Finally, it was time to epoxy everything else together and finish up the wooden base for him to sit on, of which we procrastinated a little bit, because we really just wanted to see what he looked like assembled. You lifted up.
No, I have no clue what you're talking about.
You
Can you make the JB Weld, please? It was recording. Damn. It's Claptrap!
Oh my gosh. It's Claptrap! Wow, look at the end, it's Claptrap! He's so big!
Dude.
You know what we could have done? The official final 3D print. Get the wheel. Claptrap! Are we ever gonna like not make giant statues? Is that what we're doing now? We're just making giant statues. I think we did the giant cockroach for the Kids' Choice Awards last year. Then we did life-size Luffy, and now we have life-size Claptrap. Where are we gonna put all this? What are we gonna do?
You can put him at my house.
Do you want him?
Yes.
What's Sabrina gonna say?
Sabrina doesn't need to know about Claptrap.
You're gonna hide this from her?
It's not that noticeable.
Where are you gonna put him?
Just like in a corner. Like, you won't see him.
You won't see this.
No.
The giant traffic cone with an eye. You're not gonna see that in the corner?
He's more of like a traffic rectangle, but...
All right, now that it's done, I think it's time we show some friends and get their reactions to it. The only thing is that the motion sensor is at its highest sensitivity right now. So even if you just slightly move, it's gonna...
Hello, traveler. Did you miss me?
So we'll see how they react.
Yep, I'm a statue. No, I don't grant wishes, so please stop touching me. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to be a refrigerator. Cold, lonely, and full of leftovers.
This is Dan's neighbor, Devin, and he despises the character Claptrap.
It's beautiful.
Whoa, we got that from...
The level of detail, guys. Does it talk?
You should plug him in.
I'm gonna regret every bit of this. I already know it.
Hello, traveler. Did you miss me? Of course you did. I'm extremely forgettable.
Every time you make any movement whatsoever, he's gonna say something.
Yeah, that sounds just about
You're
right.
not citizen. Claptrap is here to make everything slightly work. Yep, I'm a statue.
Where's his eyesight? I want to get out.
There's still more voice lines.
An engineer and a ginger walk into a bar. I didn't think I'd get this far. I can't get far at all. I'm just a statue.
What?
Wow, a real engineer? You can build a robot from scratch, but you can't fix your soldering?
Okay, you added stuff!
Emily's idea of fun? Let me think. Spending 9 hours straight painting little figures. Incredible.
It is fun, thank you very much!
I wish I was as lucky as you. I could live next to such a rich, blonde, attractive young man like your neighbor.
I think there's still one more. Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
The cell shading is perfect.
Plug the white.
Painting work is sick.
Yeah, plug it in.
What does he do?
Hello, traveler. Did
What?
you miss me? Of course you did. I'm extremely forgettable.
That's awesome.
When you plug it in initially, for whatever reason, it has to warm up, and then after that, it's the most sensitive thing in the freaking world.
Dear not citizen, Claptrap is here to make everything slightly worse.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Remember when they swore they weren't spying on you? Spoiler, they were, and I've seen your search history. Ew. A clinker who will outlast your fragile meat body any day.
Just wait, do the next one.
Hey
Oh.
kid, I might not be able to move my arms, but at least I got 2 of them. No, I'm
Did I just get roasted?